Today we're taking a look at the YOLOPARK Transformers Rise of the Beasts Optimus Prime model kit. YOLOPARK did send this to me for a review, and we're going to take a look at it today. On the back of the box, you see down here in the bottom left corner some details. They're detailed, and articulation it has. It's an action figure, not a statue, and a quick, easy guide of how to put the thing together, and a couple awesome poses. Let's get this figure out of the box and take a look at it and put it together. In the box, we get this instruction sheet. It is two-sided and tells you all that you need to know to put this together. And then we get this tray full of parts, and I really like this type of a model kit. You don't have to cut pieces off, and they're all painted. Let's get this thing put together. We're going to begin, like always, with his torso and his waist. Now, the instructions over here actually mention how these are two separate pieces, but in the box, they came together. So we're going to slide those together or peg into a hole right there. You've got his middle section. We have the Optimus Prime head. And that will snap on just like that. And already, he's looking pretty prime, isn't he? He's already looking like him. Oh, look at that. The sides come off, too. Looks like he might be able to swap a face out, maybe. Let's take a look here. Well, we'll put this back on. We'll let Prime keep his head for right now. Next, I usually like to go and add in the legs so we can get the figures already standing. So here are the legs, and the feet are coming up here now. If I can get them pulled out of this tray. There's a foot, and there's a foot. We're a foot. So we'll slide this peg into there. We'll slide this peg into there. I kind of like building my own action figures. This is a little bit of fun. I don't know if this will be like Bumblebee. Oh, it's a different thing here. Let's see. Slide that leg on. There we go. Make sure there's a nice secure connection. If we can get the foot to go in the right direction. That went on so much easier. And we've got Mr. Optimus Prime standing. And he is a big boy. We're going to adjust this camera and see how well that works. He's a tall figure. He really is. So, doesn't he look all primed out? Maybe not. Okay, so we're going to work on some arms next. So let's pull out the right arm. Maybe, golly, some of this stuff is more difficult. We have a right arm. We've got a right shoulder, which is this. We've got a right something else. We've got a right exhaust tube. We've got, actually this is the shoulder, but this is like a shoulder shield. A right shoulder and a right forearm right there. So let's attach this ball joint into hole right there. So we've got this. Then we get, there's a little tab right here, and behind the shield, the Autobot shield shoulder piece. You can hook that right there. It's already kind of looking like Prime's arm, isn't it? Then we've got this that goes right there. At least that's what it looks like. Does it go there? Oh, actually it goes on the larger one behind it. Right there, he's got a smokestack. Then, I think this attaches here. Right there. Looks like it. There's like maybe a peg sticking out. And finally, we've got this piece right here. And it goes, I think right here, there's a little hole here. So I think that connects right in there. It looks like it fits around there. So here is a Prime arm. We'll shove that right in there, and there we go. He's a right-hand man. He's his own right-hand man. So we're going to put the left arm and the left shoulder and the left back thingy, that I'm not sure what that piece is, a left shoulder shield, and a left exhaust pipe. Now, today's actually a really big day for Optimus Prime. Today, Rise of the Beasts released in theaters, and Optimus Prime was added to Fortnite. So I thought that was rather appropriate that today is the day I'm looking at the Optimus Prime YOLO Kit Model Kit. YOLO Park Model Kit. I'll get it right. So that's pretty cool. He is a big bot today. And also, on a side note, I'm pretty sure that, you know what, this arm doesn't look like the other arm. This arm doesn't look like the rest. Maybe if I rotate something here. Ah, maybe it's looking more like it should. Right there. There we go. Really? Is that how it looked? I already forgot. So quick. So, yeah. Something like that. Attach this arm. I may have the lower portions of the arms, like, maybe turned around. Maybe it goes like that. I bet it goes more like that. This one, it's a little bit more difficult to put in there. It's like a lot more difficult to put in there. So, as we're trying to, it's a lot more difficult because I put it in wrong. Why didn't y'all tell me I did this wrong? There we go. He looks correct now. There we go. We've got an arm Optimus Prime. Now, he comes with some hands. Let's pull out some hands here real quick. So we'll show you what hands he comes with. So he has a couple open-fingered hands, so he can reach out. And he's got a that's a right hand pointer, and a right hand, kind of like a trigger finger. But I don't see a gun. I don't see his Optimus cannon. Or in Fortnite, it's called the Cybertron cannon. It's got a fist. I'm trying to get this other one out. This was difficult. These are a little bit tighter for this model. And a couple fisted hands right there. So I think for fun, we're going to put on the pointer finger. The trigger finger, not the pointer. The trigger finger. And the open hand. There we go. He's been handed. He's a handy dude. Horrible, horrible joke. I do know. So we're going to flip this around. And the other thing about the instructions here real quick, it talks about needing to install the chest piece. It came with the chest piece installed, so you don't have to actually do that. Am I cheating? I am kind of cheating along the way, and I'm knocking my lights around as I do it. So now we got to put on some leg stuff. Tuck these hands off to the side. So we're going to put in some left leg pieces, another left leg piece, and a third left leg piece right there. So this one right here will attach to his thigh. Clank, right there. And then we'll attach this, is his kneecap. It's kind of funny, he comes with a kneecap of sorts. That will attach right there, make him look all trucky. And then on the back, that will connect right there. So we'll leave him facing this way for the moment. We'll bring out the right leg items. And we'll put the right leg items right here. And while we're here, we're going to attach the back of the right thigh. Flip him around and attach the front of the left thigh. And these are snapping together real nice. And then the knee. And you know what? That completes Mr. Optimus Prime. I believe, let's see, yep, we are done. There are no more pieces left in that box. So what is this guy's articulation like? Well, provided I can keep the parts together, he's actually pretty nice. So let's get him into full view so you can see exactly what's going on. His head is on a ball joint, so it rotates all the way around. And we've established that for some reason the sides of his heads pop off. There may be more to this than there may be more than meets the eye. His arm rotates all the way around, and it even looks like he has a form of butterfly joint. This one on the left comes out. The one on the right is not as movable, I guess. He's got bicep rotation. He's got a pretty nice elbow hinge right there. Ball joint on the wrist, so it rotates all the way around. Torso wiggles about. The waist rotates around to a little bit of a point. If you want him to sit, he's not sitting very well. but he's a big truck. Why would he sit? He's a little bit looser than some of the other ones. Oh, that one actually just popped into place. There we go. And if you want him to bend at the knee, he can go back about that far. He's got pivots and swivels and swaddles and whatever you want to call it here at the ankles. His toes bend up and down. And yeah, he's just got some little motions. He's pretty poseable. This dude is pretty awesome. I wish he had his cannon with him, though. That'd be cool. Let's see. No! Let's get his head over there. Its head's a little tight. His wheels actually rotate. This guy's a little bit loose around the ankles. But there we go. He says, no, don't do that, Bumblebee. Here's a quick comparison with Bumblebee and Optimus Primal, so you can get an idea of how tall Optimus is. Actually, you know what? Optimus Prime looks to be just a little bit taller than Optimus Primal, which depends on which generation of Transformers you grew up with, or which ones you like, Beast Wars or the original series. But in my opinion, I think Optimus Prime needs to be just a little bit taller. So if you're interested in this figure, I do have a 5% discount code. Head over to the YOLO Park website and enter the code MacDowin at checkout. My overall thoughts of this figure is I think he's really cool. I think he looks pretty neat. These all look really nice in display. We're going to have a little wrap-up video tomorrow. I'm going to talk about all of these figures a little bit and give you my overall thoughts. But I like this figure right here. I think he is pretty cool. I think you might like him too. He's not a statue. He is definitely an action figure. So you can pose him in different ways. But yeah, I like these. I want to send a huge shout out to YOLO Park for sending me these things so I could review them and take a look at them. I think they're really cool. I will see you all in the next video.